Alright, people. So I would like to apologize for this review kind of being late. I tweeted out on my Twitter at Ruthless Ranter that I would get this review up by Wednesday, but I made the review. It was like 28 minutes long. I had some technical difficulties because that fucking YouTube Capture app. I try to upload my videos through there, but apparently a 28-minute video was too hard for it to handle. So I couldn't. It was like 27 minutes, 57 seconds long. So I'm going to try to keep this one like 15, 20 minutes or maybe less, because I can't go off too much, and, I can't make, if it is going to be longer, I think I could put them together. I think that'll work. I don't know. But, it's just fucking, YouTube and Google, we know they're corrupt they're kind of corrupt corporations, I think, with the Google Glass and shit. But you figure they could make fucking products, top-notch products, and you get fucking, and you can't even upload a 28-minute video to YouTube. It's fucking pathetic. So, I'll try to get through this faster. Triple H starts off the interview by saying he kind of talks about the IWC and talks about the decision to make Reigns win. And he's implying that the IWC is bad, kind of, or the hardcore fans are bad because they're cheering for the heels or booing the baby faces. And he's like, yeah, we push guys and then the fans hate him. And then the fans boo him. No, that's not true. Look at Daniel Bryan. You've pushed him, or you haven't even pushed him, and we fucking cheer for him. And then when you did push him and give him the belt, we went fucking nuts at WrestleMania. Then he, I don't want to go. I put down some notes here, and if I went through all of them again, it would take me too long, and then I wouldn't be able to upload the video probably. So I want to, I'm probably gonna skip a few notes here. And they keep implying that Reigns is being booed because of Daniel Bryan not winning the Rumble. No, that is bullshit, alright? If Reigns actually had a little bit of talent, he would have been cheered, or even, maybe he would still have been booed. But, he would have to be pretty good to get cheered by a Philadelphia crowd. But, it's not because of Daniel Bryan solely that he's getting booed. Maybe a little bit, because Bryan was eliminated. But, get real here. Triple H and all WWE people who are saying this, Roman Reigns is getting booed because of Daniel Bryan. They know they're lying to their fans. You have to be a dumbass, or you're just fucking lying to your fucking, hard, your fans that pay fucking $10 a month to fucking subscribe and watch your shitty product. Then Then he goes on to praise Cena and says, yeah, Cena's great because he sells merchandise and he sells out arenas. Yeah, maybe you could credit him with selling merchandise, alright. He sells a lot of merchandise. Good for him. Good. That's legit. But when you say, yeah, Cena's responsible for 20,000 people showing up to the arena. No. That is totally an absurd, just retarded ass statement. If you went through the crowd and asked, hey, why are you here? They're not going to all say John Cena. So it's unfair to say, equate John Cena with all the successes or the failures of WWE. It's wrong to put the burden of WWE on one, the result of WWE on one person and say, oh, WWE's doing good. That means John Cena's great. Or WWE's doing bad. That means John Cena sucks. No. Like if LeBron James was on a basketball team with a bunch of jobbers, do you think he would win? No. But does that mean LeBron James is bad? No. He's still a good basketball player. But when you put him on a team with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, he wins a title. Alright? So you have to have good talent around you to bring in 20,000 people and fill a packed house. Then he's like, yeah, it's good that he gets phone just rang. I usually put a fucking, I don't know, I got a fucking, I did this, my flash, so it could make my face look more pretty. Can't even get it on anymore. fuck. Yeah, this fucking is pissing. All this technology's pissing me the fuck off. I won't even turn the fuck on. You gotta be kidding me. Whatever. I got this. I got backup, people. You know, if this phone won't work. Like, I'm pressing the fucking button to turn on the flashlight. There we go. Alright, see how good I look now? See how much more tolerable I am to look at with that? But anyway, he goes on to praise. I got these too, these backup lights right here. I can hardly see them. Like these. I don't want to waste too much time and go over again. No, better stop fucking around. But anyway, he's like, yeah, it's good that our top babyface, our top good guy goes out there and gets a 50-50 reaction. Why is that good? Your top guy, your top babyface should be getting 100% cheers. Then he goes on to say, yeah, it's hard to find the guy that everybody likes. Are you fucking kidding me? You have got to be kidding me. Did he really just say that? Did he really just say that? You know what? That's like saying, let me find something here. You know, where's the purple book? I can't find the purple book. You know, I can't find it. Where's the purple book? Daniel Bryan? I mean, it's right in front of your face. Hunter. You know, H, as Randy Orton likes to call him. That was I mean, come on. That's like saying, you know, the sun doesn't rise in the morning or at night. Damn it. What happened now? See, what the fuck's going on with this fucking bullshit? See, now I'm going to waste too much time. You know, we're going to backup since this bullshit's not working. There we go. Alright. Make it a little bit better. But anyway, you know, fucking, will this help? I guess. I don't know. But anyway, Triple H, it's right in front of your face. Again, it's like saying, yeah, it doesn't get dark out at night. I mean, it's just denying reality. Did you watch the reaction of Daniel Bryan at the Rumble? Have you watched his reaction at every fucking show over the past year? And then he just keeps implying that the crowd is bad or the hardcore fans are bad because they, you know, aren't going along with the storylines. It's like he's kind of mad about that, it seems like. You know, kind of mad, a little bit maybe. But on the other hand, he's kind of tolerable of it and realizes that it's happening. I don't know. It was kind of hard to gauge his, what he was thinking about that. But I don't know, really. He seems like he's just acknowledging that the IWC is there. But he's not really catering to it, and he's not really liking it that much. What else does he say here? He says more people are critical of creative now. Yeah, I mean, if you look at all TV shows over the fucking TV right now, if a character dies and they didn't want him to die, they're going to blame creative. They're not going to go along with the storyline and say, and play into it like it's reality. No, they're going to blame, they know the show's fake. They're going to blame fucking the writers, alright? So, I mean, that's common sense, kind of, a little bit. Again, then he goes on to say, if you're a top guy, you're solely to blame. If you're at the top fucking face of the company, and we get, you know, a low turnout, a low attendance at our events, then you're to blame. Or if we get a high attendance, then you're to praise. No, again, I already explained that. It's total bullshit thinking right there. What else does he say? Talks about being in NXT. This was good what he said. You know, he said a lot of negative shit, I thought, a lot of bad shit, but he does talk about how in NXT he wants to make it less scripted, which is great. Good job, Triple H. I agree. And look at the result. NXT is fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome, less scripted. I know I'm jumping up and down here like a moron, but seriously, I get excited when I watch NXT. You know, it's awesome. You know, it's fucking great wrestling. You know, the promos, they don't really have too many promos that I have seen. I don't watch this show every week. I just watch the pay-per-views, but the fucking wrestling is great. You know, no complaints there, yeah. And he's like, yeah, just let them go out there and do their own shit pretty much. Good! Yes, that's great. Let them do that. But then he goes on to say, yeah, we have a WWE type of wrestling style and how we do shit. And if you don't want to do that, then we're not going to keep you. And I kind of disagree with that. Yeah, you know, I think you should incorporate what people, their wrestling style into your company and kind of mesh it together a little bit, I guess. You know, kind of accommodate it. Because they obviously know what they're doing. They're top wrestlers. So don't just try to change them all around. You know, they've been probably wrestling like that for most of their lives. So I don't think it's necessarily good to tell them, you know, how to wrestle. You know, it should be more loose. But Triple H seems to be doing that in NXT by letting people, you know, do their own promos, wrestle their own matches, which is great. And then it's better. He actually goes on to say that Raw should be 2 hours. Good. Please. You know, hopefully when Vince McMahon passes away, dies, whatever, you know, Triple H, it looks like he's going to, I hope like a guy like Heyman would take over, but looks like Triple H is going to take over, so hopefully when Vince McMahon dies, and I'm not hoping he dies, I don't wish death on Vince McMahon, but when he dies, I hope Raw goes back to 2 hours, because 3 hours is way too much. I mean, 2 hours of shit is one thing. Well, hey guys, I don't know why, but the video fucking thing just cut off again. Again, this damn technology not even fucking working. You know, when you delete videos, I think this might have been why the 27-minute video did not upload. When you delete the video on fucking my iPad, it transfers it to a deleted section. What the fuck? I want to get the fuck off my iPad so it doesn't take up space. Because when there's a bunch of videos on my iPad, sometimes the videos won't upload properly to YouTube. So, I mean, it's just fucking retarded, this whole technology. You figure they could make it more simple, but whatever. Back what we were saying with Punk, that what they were doing with Punk in 2011, that Punk still kept a grudge about it. But if you look at it, I mean, what Triple H did, you know, burying Punk, that was a big part in, you know, ruining Punk's run a little bit. I mean, Triple H should have put Punk over and he didn't. So you could kind of understand why Punk would have a grudge against Triple H. And he says Punk doesn't communicate well. If somebody doesn't communicate well, it's the WWE with their fans. They have a horrible relationship with their fans, like myself. I mean, I bash the company and they call me fucking names pretty much. I mean, it's a fucking shitty company, and Vince McMahon doesn't do shit to associate or communicate with us for the most part. Then he says he wants the storylines to be longer, and yeah, it's fine. I mean, you don't want a fucking, you know, Sin Cara, Curtis Axel storyline going 4 months, but if it's like a Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler storyline, then yeah, you know, it could be 3-4 months with 3 or 4 pay-per-view matches. I would not really mind that at all. You know, but I don't want them going like a year. I mean, so there's a balance there. But yeah, I mean, I would like longer storylines. Then they go on to talk about, he was also saying, you know, you gotta wait for shit to happen, like kind of I think he was talking about with Bryan, how we had to wait for him to be champion for so long. And I guess it would have been good if, you know, if they would have done all that shit for that long and finally have him win at WrestleMania 30. But one, that was not the plan. And two, during that whole time, you're pretty much burying him and not putting him over at all. And it wasn't entertaining at all. So, I mean, I'm all for long storylines as long as they're entertaining, logical, make sense, and are good. But the one with Daniel Bryan wasn't good, and Randy Orton did not deserve to be champion, not even close. And Triple H probably he did not deserve to be in the fucking, you know, this authority role gimmick. It was stupid. And then he talks about, lastly, he talks about how the Divas should get more time, and if they're good, yes, give them more time. If they're good like Charlotte, Natalya, then yeah, give them more time on Raw. But if they're shitty like fucking Oksana or somebody like that, then no, we're not going to give them extra time to fucking fuck around with the Total Divas bullshit. So there you go, people. There's my kind of analysis or review of the Triple H Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast. What I kind of got from it was Triple H, he realizes that there's an IWC, but he kind of doesn't really like them that much, I don't think, because of their kind of I guess anti-authority, because they go against WWE so much. But that's not. But then he kind of implies that, oh, all they want to do is boo the top guys. No, we boo your top guys, because they suck dick. It has nothing to do with, oh, we just hate them, so we're gonna boo them. No, they do fucking 5 moves. They're boring as fuck. And if that was the case, then we would boo Daniel Bryan. But we don't. We like Daniel Bryan because he's actually a good fucking wrestler. So there you go, people. There's my analysis or review, whatever, of the Triple H Stone Cold podcast.